Hello, and welcome to my little corner of YouTube. I am also known as Birch, and over on this channel, we do some scam baiting. I do all the legwork and give you some information and hopefully entertain you at the same time. I am so glad to see each and every one of you here every time we do this video. Now, if you've been here before, you know that I mostly get all the Johnny Depps. Sometimes I get a few Tom Ellis, but it's mostly all Johnny. Today, we have a different guy. Today, we are going to deal with a David Tennant. So sit back and relax as I bring you David Tennant official. All others are not real. Now, I'm going to start off this video by saying that there are many actors and actresses out there that do not have a social media presence. David Tennant is one that does not have a social media account on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. He has fan pages. Facebook, there is one official fan page. But they do not claim to be David Tennant. The name has something about David Tennant, but they constantly reiterate that they are the management of that page. So they're not David Tennant's manager. You get where I'm going. You can find some fan pages, but you're never going to find David Tennant ever talking to you or anyone on any social media. If you don't know who David Tennant is, I am so sorry. I hope you find out soon. He's an awesome Scottish actor who has a wonderful transgender child. And he is just brilliant, whether he's playing the Doctor, whether he's playing in She Who Shall Not Be Named, his movie, as a bad guy, whether he's playing in Good Omens. He is just all around. Anyway, go check him out. This, however, like I said, is not David Tennant, and he hit me up saying his page says that this is the official chat of David Tennant, because if you say it's official, then it must be official. Don't forget that he had to put in a little emoji. When you see lots of emojis everywhere, that's, especially on a grown-ass adult, it's usually a scammer. He only had 144 friends, so I don't know. That doesn't seem too promising to me. Plus, he had no posts. Interesting, I say. Couldn't show workplaces, so not even that he was an actor or anything. That he likes the Doctor Who hub and that he watches the Doctor Who hub, to get all his information, I'm guessing. And he's following things about David Tennant. David Tennant Italian page, David Tennant private page, David Tennant, oh my God, I can't read that. Something, I think it says Doctor Who. God, I'm getting old. Yeah, he the official David Tennant is officially following David Tennant. But of course, his friends page is private. Greetings, big fan. I'm using this medium to appreciate you in particular as a fan of mine, and I want you to keep supporting me while I bring more entertainment to your way. Love you. Oh, we gotta love when they stick to a format. Excellent, I said. Let's get started. For a public professional, your account is very closed off. Red flag. Care to share about that, love? They text me randomly on a Thursday, then leave me on red for 3 days. Yep, seems like a legit celebrity activity to me. Cheerio then with a pip-pip, I said, after a long time of waiting, which he gives me a love heart because he realizes, oh, I'm going to get away. You made an interesting comment on my post, and it caught my attention. It's nice to know that there are genuine people like you out there. I'm assuming that's a hug emoji and a letter emoji. Where are you from? I always get confused if that's a hug or a happy or whatever. Sure thing. What about the question I inquired about on the 6th of March? I'm Aussie, mate. What was the interesting comment I made on David Tennant's page? Notice how I'm specifically saying David Tennant's page, not agreeing that he is David Tennant. Do you expect me to remember everything? But wait, he just said that I made an interesting comment. So if I made an interesting comment, he remembered it within that second, but he can't tell me now? Well, yes, as you just legit stated something I said caught your eye. Why would you say that if you don't indeed remember, old bean? I meet and see a lot of people every day, says the little hermit in a little village, trying to hustle for pennies. What do you expect? Well, like I literally said, when a person says something I said intrigued them, I expect that they know what it was. I'm not sure why you're so bothered by logic. Well, actually, I do know. He's bothered by logic because he's hoping that I don't know logic. So he's upset, if that makes sense. LOL. Okay, my manchi, you take your rest and think about it. Unfortunately, it's not safe here for me to continue a conversation. He didn't even really start a conversation, but it's not safe for him to continue a conversation with you because I am a very busy man and because of my management monitoring my account with people, and that's why I prefer we talk on Zangi. If you want, are you on Zangi? Wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuffs then, eh what? So, it's the Daleks or the Dementors that made Facebook unsafe? I inquired. And his answer was to give me a Zangi private messenger. Notice it says anonymous, no trace, and fast. They like Zangi, there's no trace. That means that they are less likely to be able to get into any kind of trouble for scamming you if you go to this specific platform. It's not safe to go to any platform with these fellows. I'm just saying. This is Zangi. Download Zangi and send me a message on Zangi, he demands. Nope, I have Facebook or Google Chat. I'm not letting some pushy bully make me get an app just so that he can have the privilege of talking to me. LOL, how effed up is it that you want an app that's no trace? What are you hiding from? As if I didn't know. Oh, I guess I said that twice. Arazafael, strike you down should you wish me harm, I said. And then I gave him my Gmail. You sound rude. I'm not on Google Chat. I only use Zangi, says my rude scammer. Thank you for your time. Goodbye. I'm rude. At least I'm not a Yahoo boy who ground no level in some village looking for gift cards. Alonzi, I declared, and he toddled off. So here we have a very short list of actors and actresses that do not use social media. Kristen Stewart, Scarlett Johansson, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Stone, Jennifer Lawrence, Mila Kunis, Sandra Bullock, Brad Pitt, Emily Blunt, George Clooney, Mary-Kate Olsen, Keira Knightley, Rachel McAdams, Kate Winslet, Saoirse Rowan. I'm so sorry, I did that wrong. Said his name wrong. Benedict Cumberbatch, Kate Moss, Tina Fey, Chris Pine, Robert Pattinson, Alicia Vikander, Emile Clooney, Angelina Jolie, and Cameron Diaz. Those are just a few of the influencers and famous people that do not use social media. When they come across your Facebook or your Instagram page and they try to talk to you, you know 100% for sure, no matter what, it's not them. Thank you so much for joining me on this short little scam bait, and I hope you did get a little bit of information. If not on what the scammer does, at least you know now a small list of people who are famous that are not using social media. I do hope to see you. Actually, no, I'm sure I'll see you in the next video. You are safe, you are loved, and you are blessed.